Hello, hello, hello. Welcome
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Love in Rare Form. I'm Charles.
and I am Lakeisha.
How's everybody this evening? So today we are just opening up the floor to everyone if they want to share or if they have a question, a Q&A. We just wanted to just have dialogue with everyone. So
That's true.
we're still looking out and hoping everybody's getting ready for the holiday and enjoying family that comes through and everyone's getting ready to settle in and just have a good time. Yeah. Get your Christmas shopping done.
That is true.
Battle the cold weather. Yeah, that's even true, more true right there. Yeah. This ain't gonna work.
So we are live. See, this is what we say.
This is why we say the Love in Rare Form.
Unapologetically us, because Mister be having these little side bar notes.
Turn my mic off. What are you talking about?
That's a sidebar note.
Okay, well, it was bothering my neck, so.
So when we talk about behind the scenes, this is the stuff we're talking about.
Oh, Lord.
This is stuff. Why are we distorted?
Oh, big time.
Okay.
Looks scary, like a scary movie.
We look scary. Okay. We don't look scary here though.
Right. Okay. Looks perfect.
Let me switch it. Okay, so we're going to talk about the ins and outs of trying to do a podcast too, because it's craziness.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is definitely a lot. So we're going to switch it from one live to the other. I think I wonder if we can move screens, because that one is making us look distorted. So let me
while she's working on that, I hope everybody is well.
Yes, I'm the tech guru.
Mm-hmm. Safe, warm, most of all blessed.
Most of all blessed. Okay, so let's go here. Let's get out of this one since we're on here.
Mm-hmm.
And let's add us to the stage here.
All right.
And then Okay, can you hear us now? I think. Here. I think we can be heard.
No sound.
Is there?
Hey, Violet.
Hi, Violet.
Hey, Mom.
Sound.
They said no.
Sound.
No sound.
I think we're good now because it's coming through here. I think. I could be wrong.
They're saying no sound.
Wait a second. Let us know those who are here. Yeah, they can hear.
Yes, now. Hello. Hello,
Okay,
Violet.
all right. So we're good. We have sound. I'm gonna keep some. Hello, hello.
So we're trying this again for the 10th take. Today is open mic night.
Open mic night.
Open question Q&A. You got a question you want to ask or anything you want to throw out, anything you want to discuss.
Ask the elders. Ask the elders.
And yeah, we are just going through a soft night tonight. You know, it's the holiday. Stay
It's the holiday.
scripted, and we want to open it up to the floor to let everybody jump in. And
Absolutely.
everybody and wish everybody a happy holiday. Most thank everybody for your support, for being there for us, helping us, even if it, you know, we seem dry sometimes. Someone told me that. They said you got to change your format. So we said, all right, we'll change it.
Yes.
Change our-
Because we're dealing with the good, the bad, and the ugly.
So we changed the formats. Said, well, we'll get everybody engaged. Let's try that.
Everybody engaged.
And I wore my shirt. So
What shirt did you?
my dad shirt. You know my dad shirt. It says, "I'm sorry, offend you."
I'm gonna need you to. Okay, whatever.
Mhm.
All right. So if you are there, you are online. You can see us.
Right.
Your comments. On what questions do you have?
Anything? No?
Let me see if I can do it.
Mom?
YouTube. I think
You
we're
got
on
a
YouTube.
question?
Mom's been with us since the beginning. 28 years. 28 years.
28 years.
28 years.
Violet's been supporting us. People that support us on tonight, but you know, I understand the weather. We got things going on.
We got things going on.
I think one of the biggest topics right now is, you know, just for our nation, you know, 37 years. Congratulations.
37 years.
Congratulations.
That is huge.
Yeah, yes. 37 years of marriage. Yes, that is awesome.
What advice can you give for 37 years of marriage?
Way to pull her in line.
We could pull her in.
I don't know how to do it. You're the
It's okay.
technique, right?
It's okay. It's okay. Violet, 13 years. Mom, how
What's-
many years?
What did Violet say? Don't take it personal. I
Don't
said,
take it personal.
don't take it
Woo!
personal.
You know, let me say something to you because some people do take it personal. Be offended.
Who?
Let me bring some people to the.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring some people to the stage.
It says forgiveness. Hey, forgiveness.
Forgiveness counts. Trust God.
That's right. Amen on that. Gotta do that.
Forgiveness. Forgiveness is is all the time. I think it is relentless. Um, Relentless, but it's like ongoing.
Right.
Because if you can't forgive, and then I think we talked about this, you can't forgive quickly because sometimes couples we will forgive, but after it takes sometimes it takes too long. Yeah.
And it can weather a wall down like
Mhm.
water beating on concrete. It just
Mhm.
beats it.
Yeah. And violence say respect each other's view too.
Absolutely.
You have to.
And I want to, like, you need to respect, especially if you're married.
Mhm.
Especially you can disagree, especially if you're married. You still need to respect each other.
That's true. You can agree to disagree.
We had that this morning when I wanted a blueberry.
When did you want a blueberry pancake?
With you.
Anyway, blueberry pancakes. Well, you like blueberry pancakes.
I love blueberry pancakes. Nothing like a good blueberry pancake. About 5 inches thick, smothered in blueberry juice.
Yeah.
Mm. Did you cut my blueberries off?
No, I didn't cut anything off. I'm just saying.
Man,
I mean, you were talking. I'm looking at the people who are trying in, and you talk about cutting you off. We don't cut you off. You cut me off sometimes.
I do.
Tell the truth. We said unapologetically us.
I said I do.
So tell the
I said
truth.
I
You
do.
be cutting me off.
I do.
Lady, let's talk about what our pet peeves are. Because one, my I was talking about chitlins.
Hey, Gene.
Okay, we're not talking about chitlins today. My husband has been wanting chitlins, and then here's the thing: he been talking about chitlins for like a good year too. So we finally got to a place. Where was this place? In Winston-Salem. We drove all the way to some place in Winston-Salem after church one day because he had to try this soul food restaurant. Now, how was the chitlins?
It was different, but it was good. They chopped them up. I ain't used to no chopped square chitlins. I thought they was cross aisle.
The food was good. I
The
don't
food
think
was
it's what you were used to because here's the thing. For me, I love chitlins too. So country. West Virginia is better country. And so, yes, we'll eat some chitlins. It's been a while since I had pig feet though, or pig
I ain't
feet.
eating no
'Cause
pig feet.
my great grandma used to cook chitlins. She would cook pig feet. She would cook pig ears, and like we would just literally eat from the land.
I remember pig.
So I mean, that was eating. That was life for us. We grew up, and my grandmother she had a house. Don't judge me. Don't judge
Hey, look, I ain't
She had a house, and being with those was, like, some of the best times because we didn't realize what we didn't have, but I'm trying to tell you, it was the best times.
Yes, time.
Gene said, "Reel him in." Right, Gene, 'cause he be doing the most. But those were the best times when my great-grandmother was alive, because we knew that no matter what, we didn't care what holiday it was. All my aunties, all my uncle, um, all my cousins, we would all get together,
Mhm.
and that's what made the holidays
Now, now,
for me because it was family, and it wasn't about what you got, what you didn't get. Of course, we would all look at, "What'd you get? What'd you get?" But we knew that if nothing else, we was gonna say family, we was gonna see our cousins, we was gonna play spades, we play we was gonna get together around the table, and we was just gonna talk, and then grandma was gonna come out of her room. She had it 110 degrees in her room. So she would come out of the room, and she would go all the way back because she made everything from scratch. She would go all the way back to when she was 5 years old and bring me her age and tell you all the stories, and you could her and you just had to sit there and listen. But those this time,
Mhm.
that
Those
was
ones,
family.
I understand.
You
I understand.
you smirking? Why you
I'm
smirking?
smirking.
You was smirking. I didn't.
No,
I don't know if
listen,
I like your
I'm
facial
gonna give you
expression.
a compliment. I was gonna say your family does do this thing.
We do, but you have
Yeah,
facial expression.
you know,
What was that about?
why not? Why not?
Mm.
Now on my side, my side thing, we got together, we always at my house and we had Thanksgiving or Christmas there, and then we go home. And, everybody would still get together. Um, I do remember my grandmother. Oh man, there would be food all on the table, just like in your
Mhm.
grandma. And the family would come, make sure everybody was there. But my grandfather
Mhm.
was alive. He didn't care where you was in the United States. If it was a family reunion, you better be there. It's heartening because we got elders in California, elders in
Mhm.
all over the world, in the nation, I'm not gonna say all the world, but in this nation, we
Mhm.
have been so distant from each other, and half of them we probably don't even know. They don't know us, we don't know them, and I think that is a sad, hurting thing because we have lost the tradition to keep the culture to come together. Now, my father's side, they get together. We get together up there in Pennsylvania whenever we try to go to my aunt Natalie's house and
Yes.
hang out there.
Good
But
times.
the majority of my time growing up was at my uncle and aunt's house. And we always got together and just had a good time.
Mhm. I think we lost that during the generations because our parents made sure that we came together.
Right.
And then we tried to mimic that as much as we could to make sure that we got our kids together as much as we could. And I think as generations go on, like the generations have lost the sense of coming together as family.
Well, I mean, I understand. But, it is trying to get our kids. We try to force them to be there. You know, it's a tough, and I think
Mhm.
over time, society, uh, we
Technology.
yeah, technology and everything works, but it goes down to a key fact that traditions are very vital in the survival of a family and a community.
Mhm.
So again, it's communication, it's love. It's just like this weekend. We're going to our track, and
See the
hopefully we
grands.
see grands, cousins, brothers, and hopefully have a good time. Well, I know we'll have a good time, but
That's true.
it's just everybody being spread out and coming together. So, what say the Gene? You riding to West Virginia with us this weekend?
We're gonna be gone.
Come on, Gene.
We're gonna be in West Virginia for a little bit. We're gonna be there for a minute.
What's up, Steve? Scroll that up so I can see the messages. Casey
That's
says,
it.
oh, yeah. So, has anybody got anything they would like to say,
So
share?
what traditions do you have? Jean says she don't know.
Come on, Gene. Don't do me like
What tradition and we say that we've lost those traditions in our family, but what traditions have you all lost? Or what traditions do you hold on to? Because some families are able to hold on to those traditions and pass them on through generations and don't lose any, I wouldn't say ground, but don't lose the interest of the newer generations.
just beat 'em, put them
No,
together.
no, no, we can't beat the kids no more. You know, they took beating out of school. When we was in school, the school they was allowed to beat you down, and it's like, okay, you really just gonna beat them? But they got beaten. They took everything out of school. You can't paddle the kids no more. You there ain't no prayer, none of that.
That's true.
Mm. So what traditions are we going into? We have Violet on, Pam. We have Pam on.
What a
Someone,
pain.
Pam's on. Steve's on. What traditions do we have? Violet on. Thank you all for coming in the room.
And,
The what's that like?
go. who won't go to over yet, but I'm still trying to get
Yes. Jean said she ain't going to West Virginia. They just got over, I think, 6 inches. What my mom said, they had 6 inches of
there. Oh, what she
snow.
got? She ain't
Yeah.
no, not Jean. Mom.
Mommy,
Hey, where
she
you at?
said.
She ain't
She
said.
said there was no sound. That was it. Mhm.
Yeah, man. So we went with our friends, the Englands, and
The
Pam,
light.
Pam and Steve. We went and saw the lights and walked. Good time with them again, and then I met another couple over the house on Sunday and fell asleep watching football and
Good times.
good times with family. Good
Yes. And Violet said our family's still here together, but it's still not the same without our parents.
I agree.
That makes a huge difference because when parents are gone and you feel a part of you being connected with them is
Yeah.
especially if it's your first holiday
Yes. Absolutely.
right after a
A loss.
a loss. That's always was for us, it was the hardest.
Yeah.
You had to go through like that first cycle of holidays because when we lost our son, it was in the summer. So then we went right into
July.
Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving was the first holiday, and then Christmas. So that whole cycle
Mhm.
is rough. And she said, we play. Yes, listen, there's a lady by
Praise the
Violet said they play Pokino.
Lord.
So we're gonna have to play
Father, you don't know nothing.
because
Pokino.
Mama Rose, so Lord rest her, so she taught us how to play Pokino. We just recently her, and that's the things I remember. She taught us how to play Pokino. So we
She
would get our
did.
little dimes and nickels and quarters, I think it was
Mhm.
that we had. We had our little bag of change, and it was so much fun. I don't think it was about winning or losing for us, but
Good sound, God.
just having fun and being taught something new, then being around elderly or so we say senior people because we learn so much when we're around wise
Wise wisdom.
wisdom. We're around.
Folks.
Yes, so it was good. Yes, we will have to play. We have not played since we was. Oh, I don't
Mhm.
think we've played
We'll
since
have
we
to
were
have
in West
game
Virginia.
night here.
We'll definitely have to have a game night
Have to come down, Violet.
because we just had. So Steve said our tradition was much like Keisha's. We are trying to hold on to it. Much of the glue is gone. Yes, absolutely. And I think sometimes, we as parents, we either got to bring it back and try to, you know, pull our kids back in because we have to show them how important it is so they can keep the traditions going. It's just so
Mhm.
important.
And Violet said it seemed like the elder was cheating all the time. Are you talking about me
or,
cheating?
or the elder or the elders, because sometimes the elders and the senior people in families, you would have to go by their rules, and you wouldn't dare argue with them because I was taught in my house that, or growing up in my mom's house, elders was right, and you don't argue with your elders, so you learn to mind your manners because whether they right or wrong,
Mhm.
you don't tell them they wrong. You go home and tell your mama they cheated. And then the parents will go and tell them they wrong. But other than that, no.
You
You ain't arguing with them elders at all. The seniors,
yeah,
yeah,
you right, Violet.
yep. And if they won, they won. But you're right. If you're trying to keep it going and keep that glue together so that we don't lose family because like some of I was talking to my brother and we were talking about how our
Mhm.
don't know all of their cousins. And
Mm.
so when my brother and I, when we were growing up, my mom and them made sure that we knew all of our cousins. We were always with our hanging out. That was like good times. But yeah, when we're playing games, and here's another thing: the kids don't know all the good games that we played outside. We didn't have technology like Pokemon Go, I think it was, video games. We have none of that except for the Atari that came into play or the Sega Genesis. But we were outside. That was our something like we were outside playing with the neighbors, kids, playing with all of our cousins,
I won't
and
tell nobody
those
did.
were good times. We would play until dusk come
Some
in.
mischief.
We would come in the house smelling like a great store, but it was good times. That was life.
I ain't
Had good
gonna
times.
lie.
Uh,
I was supposed to be
yes, yes. So, Steve, how do you keep it going? What do you do to keep things moving? Violet, what do you do to keep things and then not only in marriage but fresh in families? How do we keep things going so that our children and our grandchildren don't miss and don't miss the sense of like family and understand the importance of family?
get a shot at Gene.
You can't give the gin.
Kids a
What?
shot again.
Oh my Lord Jesus! Why?
Put some of that whiskey on their gums when they're teeth. Yeah, that's what they do back in the day. With the teeth and somebody get in and rub it on their gums. Yeah,
Don't think I ever did that. We didn't do
you
that.
didn't, but I did. That's so weird.
Talking to you are
Yeah, that's why they
alive.
were sleeping good.
We are alive. Oh my goodness.
No, we never did
What
that.
the world? Him?
Yeah, man, I didn't even see Pam.
Yes. Somebody come get
What Violet say? I couldn't see that part.
him. She said, Violet said, I make them play our younger ones love to win. So everybody plays at least one game. Yes, indeed. No play. Now see that's a good thing right there. That's what we need.
Violet
If ain't
said,
nobody playing nothing, you ain't eating.
you know,
Listen, make something.
that's
And that's important.
right. Yeah.
Find out what's that? So when you're playing games, though, especially in family, that's where you first start learning conflict resolution because you know there's always going to be some conflict. There's always going to be somebody arguing of who's cheating, who's not cheating.
Like someone they can play.
Well, why did you bring that up?
I'm not saying you in general. I just someone's thinks they can play spades and can't play. You know, when they get beat at the table. You know, and that's all I was saying. Tell the kids stories, letting them know what they are missing and what is expected of them. Yeah, that's true
Yeah,
too. That's true too.
yeah,
Keep it sound,
hmm
solid.
absolutely.
Yes, sir, Mr. Steve. Yes, sir.
hmm
Keep everybody sound and solid.
hmm
That, yeah.
And that's important for kids to know one where they come from, the history of the family. There's books out that they have now. We actually gave both of our mothers books, and our mothers have books because they're filling in, their story so that when I get it, I can add to their stories.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will give it to our grandchildren,
Yeah.
and then
Almost like
as
a like a genealogy.
mm,
He starts all the way to the current of Jesus. But that's one thing that we miss out on. And
mhm.
one big thing in the tradition is genealogy. You know, how far back can you ask a typical high schooler right now? Who was the great great grandpa or great great grandma?
Mm,
Nobody will be able to answer that. I don't care. Right now, I would go to say 75% of teenagers just because it's not because
it's not
we live
true.
in a society now where we lost that. We lost connection like
You're right. We
that. I
have
know the elders in the Santini's,
family.
yeah, and what my dad gave me and what my mom was giving me. But it's still just back basically 3 generations, you
Mhm.
know. It's not all the way back to the
It's
very
not.
beginning.
Yes.
I'm thinking about what you guys think. I'm thinking about doing the technology. Think of technology too.
23andMe. I
23andMe,
think that's the last one I say.
27 and 1.
Pam says, I'm listening to everyone. 23andMe. 27 and 1 is 23andMe.
Oh, well, I saw a commercial today.
But one of the things that we want to make sure, especially especially when you're in a blended family, we have our Miles Jones family,
Mhm.
then we have our we have the elders, then we have the Griffins, then we have the Santinis, and we have all these families, and it would be great to just get them together.
Mhm. The
We
Taylors.
just have a big family reunion.
Mhm.
I say you should take on that task.
Mm.
So Steve said, "I've taken my grandkids back to the 1830s." Woo,
Wow,
Steve!
Steve, go ahead with your
So we
bad
must got work to do because we haven't taken our kids back
stuff.
2021. I don't
Oh,
understand what's happening.
I can take them back to the 1940s. That's about it.
94,
That's Alabama.
Alabama.
Everybody migrated up to West Virginia from Alabama
Yes,
on my mom's side, but on my dad's side, everybody migrated from Russia and
correct. And
Keisha's migrated from Alabama too.
Alabama. Yes. A lot of families. Well, yeah, both sides of my family.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, and I can't forget another part of my family is the Clays. Oh my gosh. I can't forget that because when I tell you my grandma, um, we called her Mama Jean, and my grandma would always take in families, and she had 13 kids of her own, and then another six. I'll talk about this all the time, but the Clay family, we are huge. I'm telling you, we are a whole tribe by ourselves.
Mhm. That's true.
Good times. Mhm.
Mhm. Big
Yeah.
family, big family.
So, big family, any questions that you all have or any insight that you want to share about family, holidays, traditions, that the families know how far they've come, the generations, and maintaining the lineage and the history of your lineage.
Talk about pets and pets too.
You don't have pets. We have pets. Ginger.
Don't that's a delicacy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's talk about Jean's muskrat. What was that thing? What was Jean's
She
muskrat?
had a ferret.
Oh,
Gene, now you know you don't have to. You can get him late. You can call and get him later because you know he don't know how to act.
you know how to mess with Gene.
Yes,
What was his name? Or her name? What was that?
it was a ferret. You
Oh,
keep
fair.
calling it a critter, but pe-
Oh,
people
his name.
people love their fur baby. So
That's true.
yes, so don't judge the fur baby. People
No,
love
I'm
their.
not. No, we bring our babies ourselves.
We do
Let
have
Paul and Creed.
we do have two grand dogs. Yes,
Yep. Two grand dogs. Apollo
absolutely.
and Creed.
Hello, Mama Moreau. Thank you for watching.
Hey, Mama Ro. Y'all see I got my glasses.
You can't. That's okay. I'm filling you in. It's okay. And someone we have a picture, but I don't know who that. But that's the biggest thing, when we have grandchildren, how do we sustain the history of the lineage? Because sometimes we forget that. There are some grandparents who are intentional about making sure that their grandchildren know the history of their lineage. And a lot of times, and even with us, we talk to our grandchildren, but we're not intentional about the lineage and their history of where they come from.
Yeah, we
So
need to
we'll
do
we'll
that.
we'll be more intentional about that, especially when we're going home this Christmas and spending time with them, just to kind of tell them because they love the fact when we tell them, "Oh, that's your," because they were like, "That's my cousin," and they love hearing that they have family, but just making sure that they understand the history of where we come from and all of the things that the families have accomplished over the years and the stock that they come from. I think that's
Absolutely.
important for grandchildren, especially when you are a blended family. You want them to know everything, and there's so many layers and different sides.
Absolutely. I agree
Yes.
with that.
And Steve, like I said, like he said, and Pam says she's listening to everything. And Steve said he's taking his grandkids back to 1830s. I don't know if we go back that far, if we have the history to go back that far. But again, they have books out there now. Mother Monroe says, tell the stories. Use did you know? See, I never even thought about those type of things. That's a great nugget. For Thanksgiving, my grands were shocked that Aunt Jackie is my sister. We are together all the time, and they had no clue. Oh my goodness,
Mm.
that's im- that's that is important. I'm glad that they know now, and I'm pretty sure they's like, oh wait a minute, I got an auntie, I got another layer of family. I
Mm.
bet their eyes were just so big, and that just probably warmed their heart that they had another of family.
Mm.
Mhm. 'Cause I
Absolutely.
remember telling my, granddaughter, "Well, this is your cousin," and all of my granddaughters, they love to be around. They love when they find out there's another layer to
Mm.
family, and there's another person that they can say, "Oh, you know what? I'm connected to them by."
They keep a family journal. Absolutely. That's a
Yes,
good idea.
yes. We will be intentional. Again, did you know? And keeping a family journal, we're gonna be using that because I promise you, we're losing we're losing family history. And if we don't sit around a table, like I said earlier, I love sitting at the feet of my great grandma, just hearing all the stories that she told about her life and about her siblings and
Mm.
it just made it
Well,
that
I like Mother Monroe when she says one thing. I just chimed on me with that just that simple question.
mhm,
Uh, you know that leads into a historical
mhm,
fact. About someone's family. It could be something so profound as an inventor or discoverer or
uh-huh,
a person of significance that nobody knew about. And did you know? Just like with me, I can say this to my grandchildren. Did you know your great grandfather was the first black umpire in West Virginia, in the northern West Virginia? My grandfather was. He coached the all-white team. All the names of that were racial, but he stood the time. He was the first in Clarksburg, West Virginia, the first coach in baseball, and had all white team, and he was the first black umpire as well. If I'm right, Aunt Joyce, if you're on here, correct me, but I'm pretty sure my history is right.
and Uncle Alan, who created the Black Heritage.
Black Heritage Festival in West Virginia
Mhm. That still goes on to this
every
day.
year.
Mhm. Yep.
Did you know? I like that, Mother Monroe.
Did
Thank
you
you.
know? You know, we have to take them because I don't think we've ever taken them to the Black Heritage Festival where our our family kinda it originated from their idea.
We'll have to do that. We'll have to try to plan a trip.
Did
All right, bus. We're gonna get a bus, everybody. We're going to West Virginia.
going to West Virginia.
Black Heritage Festival next year. We're packing everybody up and going.
He said we used to listen to our grandfather tell stories as a form of entertainment. Yes. And listen, and sometimes they would tell the story, like, with so much it would be so entertaining. We would be glued to every single word, especially I remember my grandma, would tell stories. I would be glued to every single word. My grandfather, used to tell us stories as well. And I'm telling you, those was the best times as a child because we just sat around at their feet and we just gleaned from them and learned so much.
Yeah,
And it was almost like their word was the Bible.
mm,
What they said,
is what it was.
what it was,
Yeah, it's what it was, what it is, what it
what it
was.
is, and what it was. Mhm.
We're having a good time tonight, everybody. Just enjoying each other.
Yes,
Just having open dialogue and fun, and laughter,
yes, and
and I
Violet said,
was
keeping a family journal.
yeah, I said
Oh,
that
don't come.
earlier.
Don't.
You've been paying attention, and the man was speaking. You missed it.
Sorry.
E.F. Hutton.
Y'all have no idea what I go through every single day.
Anime.
Going through.
She gotta eat the cake, y'all. Eat the
Gene,
cake anime.
come see about your friend Gene, because one, he on your ferret, now he on me. He was.
No, I wasn't. I just
I'm
asked what his name was. I couldn't remember his
She
name.
had, you called it something. But anyway, family.
Gene. I love your
You took it outside, and the bird was gonna snatch it. It wasn't supposed to be outside.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Anywho,
Love you, Gene.
it's just funny. So she said,
Yeah, I didn't mean to. So we'll use at the house. Came outside by mistake.
She said, "No, you didn't." Yeah, he didn't know, but I'm trying to tell you right now, it was funny to me. Listen, we love you all. We thank you all for watching us, because again, there's going to be times where, a lot of times we do things that are semi-scripted. But tonight we just decided to just be all the way real. And if no one has any questions for us, because we love just putting it out there. Again, if you are a blended family like us and have 11 grandchildren, and if you're trying to buy for all, because we buy for the grandchildren, but even if you can't, give them something, even, and give them their history.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give them their history. And start with those questions.
That is awesome.
Mm.
I might get a shirt with that Mother Monroe.
Did you know?
Mm-hmm.
Put it on the back, because if you put it on the back, somebody gonna be like, "Did you know what?" Then they gonna be asking. Charles, I need you to talk to this man about coming in at 7:30 on my birthday.
Oh Lord! Happy birthday!
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gene. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, man, you can't be late on the birthday. That's one thing you get.
You gotta be intentional.
Yeah, don't be late on the birthday.
Happy birthday, Gene. We gotta celebrate. We'll take you to West Virginia with us. She's laughing. Yes, so listen, if nothing else, history, lineage, story, T-shirt. Did you know?
Did you
Wait
know?
a minute. I don't know. Monroe might have copyright.
All right, you got copyrights on that?
She be throwing out some nuggets, so don't.
I'll put hashtag Mother Monroe.
Right.
Did you know?
Capitalize on her knowledge.
Mother Monroe.
Listen, we love y'all. We may or may not be on next week, because we'll be with family. We'll be in West Virginia, so the grandkids will have us strung out and stretched. But we love it. And every time we with them, we get to go into grandma and grandpa mode, and we absolutely love it. So love y'all. Did you know Charles is good in throwing a rock and hiding his? Yep. That is so true. I'm trying to tell you, if we gonna capitalize on that one. But yes, we're gonna enjoy. Thank you. Enjoy our grandbaby. Oh, no claims. She said no claims. Love the dialogue. Yes. Did you know we're gonna hashtag it?
Hey, Violet, we're gonna do game night too. So everybody gonna do game night. Do some Keno.
Family Feud, because y'all all are family.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You don't want no family feud.
You can do a virtual and digital family feud. You can. I know you like to cook for people. You want to bring everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna do it at the house. We're gonna do this party at the house. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a limit, but yeah, we're gonna do this party at the house. Game night, we're gonna set it up.
Game night, TBD. Listen, we love you all. Thank y'all for listening to us and our shenanigans. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to us. You can go onto our website, or you can go on to our social medias, which is Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Charles will probably cheat. Yep, you know how he is, Pam. So y'all keep us lifted up in prayer because we are going over the mountains and through the woods to grandma's. So back home to West Virginia, but we are looking forward to it. We love y'all and thank y'all for listening. And we will see you. If we don't see you next week, we're going to see you the week after on Love and Rare
Rare
Form.
form. Love and rare form. Yes, I'm gonna cheat you, man.